Do you mind? Can we do a little hypnosis on me?
Yeah,
Do you
sure.
mind if we do that? If I can use you to um, use your skills in hypnosis on me, the real
Yeah, sure.
life subject, right? Um, so in the last week, Jeremiah, I mean, it's been a little bit of an all out of sorts week for me, right? Normally I'm quite planned, and I know exactly what I'm going to be doing the next day. But just in the last week or the last few days, there's been a lot of procrastination, right? There's been a lot of like I'm doing things that are not really helping me towards my goal, right? Of speaking to as many people as I can in terms of um, attracting them to my 6-week course, which begins on Tuesday, the 5th of October. So it was meant to start on Tuesday, the 31st of August, and I've delayed it only because some things are not quite in place in terms of the technical side, and I did want to do a bit more of a better marketing campaign. So I guess my what I would like you to do is, do you, yeah, that's my problem. How would you now, help me with that? If I came to you, I mean, it is a real life problem. It is a true problem, but how would you deal with that if I came to you regarding hypnosis therapy?
Okay, so first I get your problem. So your problem, what I see is that you are doing lots of procrastination and you're not speaking to as many people as you should. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now I go to the solution. How do you want to be?
I want to be I want to be getting to the stage where I'm speaking to more people. Yes, I have been speaking to people, but not as many as what I should be, right? Because we know that this is a numbers game, Jeremiah. We both know, being in sales, being before,
Yeah.
our background being in sales. Um, yeah, that's what I need to do.
Okay.
Actually, no, Jeremiah, I'm going to change that. That's what I must do, right? That's what I must do.
Okay. So besides the procrastination, you feel like there's anything else that is stopping you from speaking to as many people that you should? Like maybe you're feeling like some fear, or like what comes to your mind when you think about speaking to many people?
Uh, I think it's probably more that I'm not fully believing the, not so much the content that I'll be teaching, but just more the believing that I won't be able to deliver it as well as what I think I can, right? I know I can, being an audacious, confident woman, but there's still that belief that I can't do it, or I won't be able to do it as well as what I have in my head.
So what I'm getting is that you don't think that you're enough. Like you're not good enough.
Well, this week, yes, but that's not how I normally feel, Jeremiah. Right?
Okay.
Hmm.
But when it comes to this particular thing, when it becomes to launching your course, your program,
Yeah.
this is coming up and it's not allowing you to fully operate as you should. Am I right?
Yes, you're right.
Okay, so this is really good. This is a really good lesson to like all the people who are like listening to this too. So with hypnosis, we are restructuring the beliefs and the mental like thought patterns that are going on in your mind. So right now, you want to be this productive woman who's talking to as many people as you should, and you want to give like lots of value, but you have this belief that's holding you back because you were thinking that you're not good enough, that you wouldn't be able to deliver it as well, and this is causing you to have like lots of procrastination and not speaking to as many people as you should. And what ends up happening is you have this end goal, but you have this thing that's holding you back. And now this is what creates the tension that we were feeling. So like, for whatever reason, you've been led to believe that you're not good enough in the past, and this may have served you at some point back then, but now that you have new goals, new things to work for, this thing is holding you back. Now, what we're going to do is that we're going to eliminate that belief that is causing this, and we're going to create new beliefs in you so that you are operating at this high level that you want to be, where you're talking to as many people as you want, where you are believing that you're enough, and you're going to completely over-deliver and give like the best possible value to the people who are in your program. Now, so with hypnosis, we naturally make you do that. So it's one thing to like think to breathe. It's another thing that your body just breathes. So like right now, like you're breathing right now, and you can think to breathe, but your body just breathes. Your body doesn't. You don't think that you're hungry. Your body just tells you when to eat. So the same way that your body naturally makes you do things, with hypnosis, we're going to naturally make you think that you're enough, and so you can operate at this high level that you want to do. So right now, I just want you to, we're going to go right into it.
Okay.
Yes.
This was a question I wasn't actually going to pose to you. I've just anyway, it just came to my head as we were talking.
Oh, no, it's all good. It's cool. Okay. So just sit back, relax.
People on the spot.
Oh, it's all good. I work better under pressure. So
excellent.
Just sit back, relax in a comfortable spot that you can just relax for like 5 minutes. And right now, I just want you to look up as high as you possibly can with your eyes open. So like as if you're like looking into your own eyebrows.
Oh, right. Just keep my face straight, but look up. Yep. Yeah,
so just like look up as high as you possibly can, as if you're looking into your eyebrows. Right now, I just want you to breathe in deeply and breathe out. Just relaxing. And you still want to keep your eyeballs up and keeping them open. Take another, just take another big deep breath in and breathe out. Take one more big deep breath in. And this time, as you breathe out, just go ahead and close your eyes, just keeping your eyeballs up. And right now, you may begin to notice that your eyelids are fluttering, and that's just perfect, because that just means hypnosis is becoming upon you. And hypnosis coming upon you just means that every single suggestion I give you has become that much more powerful and become that much more part of your subconscious mind. So you can just go ahead and let your eyes go wherever they may be, but keep your eyeballs closed. You can just like let your eyeballs like float wherever they may be. Just relax your eyes, relax your body.
So I don't have to look up anymore?
Yeah, you don't have to look up anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, and just relax. And right now, I just want you to tilt your head down as if you're looking down a flight of stairs. And I'm going to count you down from 10 to 1. And when I count you down from 10 to 1, I just want you to vision yourself walking down each step. And with each and every step, I just want you to relax deeper and deeper. That's right. So I'm going to go ahead and begin. Just go ahead and take step 10, and you're relaxing deeply. You're taking step 9 and step 8. You're going even deeper into this wonderful state of relaxation. Taking step 7 and step 6. You're so deeply relaxed. You're taking step 5 and step 4. You're so deeply relaxed. Taking step 3, step 2. Going even deeper. Taking step 1. And now you're at the very bottom. You're so deeply relaxed. Now that you're at the bottom of this relaxing staircase, I just want you to envision a big white ball of light just hovering above your head. In a moment, I'm going to have you imagine it going through your body. It's just going to relax you even more deeper. And right now, I just want you to imagine as that big ball of white light just starts going in through the crown of your head, and your head relaxes. It goes down to your forehead, and your forehead relaxes. It goes down to your eyes, and nose, and mouth, and you relax even deeper. Going down to your neck, and going down to your shoulders. You're relaxing so deeply now. Down to your chest and your back, and down to your stomach. And you're relaxing so deeply now. Going down to your waist, and your legs, and you relax so deeply. Going down to your knees and your shins, you're going so deeply relaxed now. Down to your heels, and down to the very tips of your toes, and they just deeply relax. Now just allow a wave of relaxation to go from the top of your head down to the very tips of your toes. You're feeling so good, feeling so amazing. And just to prove to you that you're in hypnosis, right now, I just want you to relax your eyelids so much to the point where you just can't open them. In a moment, I'm going to have you try to open them, and you're going to realize that you can't simply because your eyelids are just so deeply relaxed. Your eyelids are getting heavier and heavier. They're getting more relaxed to the point where they just can't work. So right now, go ahead and try to open your eyes and just realize that you can't simply because you're so deeply relaxed. Okay, so just go ahead and relax. Your eyelids are turning back to normal. And that right there just shows you how powerful hypnosis is. You just saw that with your own mind, you relax your eyelids so deeply that you just can't open. And for quite some time now, you've been thinking in your head that you just are not enough. It's been leading to lots of procrastination, and it's been leading you to not speaking to as many people as you should. It's causing you all this stuff, and at this moment, those beliefs are just gone, just eliminated, just eradicated. You know from the very core of you that you are enough. That's right. You're going to find yourself daily just having more confidence and having more belief in yourself that you can actually do it. You know you're a powerful, strong woman. That's right. You know you can deliver the best possible program. You know from the very core of you, your confidence grows every single day. You know that you must speak to as many people as you possibly can, because every single person that you speak to is another life changed, is another person to help, and another life is completely just turned around simply because you have spoken to them. That's right. Your belief just grows in you every single day. You find yourself that you are enough to do anything that you ever wanted. That's right. And right now, I just want you to think of a color when it comes to confidence, and just tell me what that is.
Purple.
Purple? Okay, so right now, I just want you to imagine that there's a big purple light just in front of you. And right now, in your mind's eye, I just want you to imagine you reaching out with your right hand and just grabbing it. And as you grab it, just notice how you begin to feel a little bit more confident. As you're grabbing it with your right hand, I just want you to breathe in very deeply. And as you breathe in very deeply, you begin to notice that the ball just begins to merge with you. That's right. With each and every single breath that you take, you become more and more confident. You feel it going up your arm, into your shoulder. That's right. More and more you breathe in, more and more confident that you feel within yourself. Feel it going through your chest, your back, up your neck, to the top of your head, down to your waist and your legs, eventually down to your toes. Now you find yourself that you're glowing this purple, confident, radiant energy. You're feeling confident from the top of your head down to the very tips of your toes, and you're feeling more confident as ever. And you know this confidence just grows with you. You grow every single day, and it goes into every single thing that you do. This confidence seeps into your belief that you are enough to do anything that you ever want. That's right, you are enough, and you are going to create a massive shift in the people's lives that you help in that program that you have. And right now, I just want you to visualize a radio dial in front of you with a number on top of it, and it's labeled confidence. And there's a number right on top of it. Tell me what that number is.
10.
Okay, that's really good. That means it's working. But this time, I feel like it's not enough confidence for you, even though you feel very good. So right now, I just want you to crank that confidence level up. Start cranking up to a level 11. You see that your confidence is beginning to grow within your body. Let's continue to go to 12, 13, 14. Just noticing how the confidence just grows within you. Start cranking it a little faster. You're seeing yourself at a level 20, now level 30, now level 40. You're feeling more confident than you've ever known yourself to be. Now you're up to 50, 60, 70. You are 7 times more confident than you were just a few seconds ago. That's right. Going up to 80, 90, 95, 96. You are so confident. 97, 98. You just now beam and radiate confidence. You exude confidence everywhere you go. 99. Now you're level 100. That's right. Just know that this level of confidence goes with you every single day and into every single action that you do. You know this level of confidence is going to go with you as you talk to these new people, as you talk to as many people as you possibly can. It goes with you as you provide that value to those customers that you have in your program. You know it's something that you must do, because as you must talk to all these people, you know that you're going to create change in all these people's lives. That's right. This confidence will stay with you. It will only continue to grow from this night on. And as you open your eyes in just a second, you're going to feel yourself just in a different world, a world where you are just highly confident and you are living to your fullest potential, where you're enough, where you're helping people, and you're changing lives. That's right. I'm going to count you up from 1 to 5, and when you open your eyes, you're going to feel more confident than you ever known yourself to be. 1, just knowing that you are enough. 2, just knowing that you're highly confident within yourself. 3, just knowing that you're going to change lives with your program. 4, just knowing that you're taking this confidence within you and talking to as many people as you possibly can each day. And 5, open your eyes. How you feeling?
A little bit blurry, I think, because my I don't really have words. It was interesting though that I couldn't open my eyelids when you asked me to try and open them, and I couldn't open them. And you know what I was thinking while you were doing that, Jeremiah, and thank you for that. I was thinking that if people are listening to this, are they able to go through that same sort of hypnosis therapy that I've just been through, or does this only work if you're dealing with that person?
So if people like listening to this, like, don't like through like the induction where I walk you down the thing, make your eyeballs feel heavy, they'll go through that no problem. But they may not have the same goals as you.
Yes.
So like mine was very specific and tailor-made towards your thing. and people may not have the same goals. And the thing is, we can't hypnotize people to do anything that they don't want. So for the listeners who are listening to this, like, if you do have a program and you do have like procrastination and you do believe that you're not enough, this is the perfect hypnosis session for you. Now, so for like me, if I were to go through this, so I don't have the same issues or I don't have the same beliefs as you do. So some of this may work on me, some of this will not, because like I'm not going through the same thing as you. So like every single hypnosis session that I do is always different. It's very specific and like tailor made towards like my particular client because they have different things. So I've had one client where she couldn't drive on the bridges. I had another one who couldn't like function in like society. I had another one who had a relationship anxiety where he couldn't like stand to like be like not around his girlfriend. And like so everybody's different, but with each and every single one, it's gonna create a massive shift because like it's tailor made towards them. Now there's like a bunch of free hypnosis stuff like out there, and like that can help with some of it. I'm not gonna lie, but like some people go through different things, and like they have like different beliefs and like different ways of thinking that create them to have their very unique problem. So like one hypnosis session is not going to be good for like another person. It can help. I can probably take out like 80-90% of like the issues that they're dealing with, but because they're experiencing it a different way, they're going to need like a lot more deeper session.
Yes. And I loved reading too that anyone can be hypnotized, right? Even the Stoics, the ones that say they can't be. And
those are actually the best ones to do.
Yes, well, that was why I did this with you, Jeremiah, on our call, on our podcast, because I'm not one that believes in it, right? Like I've always found that no one could ever hypnotize me. But as I'm looking at myself and as I'm looking at you, I'm seeing someone different. I'm actually seeing someone different. So I guess when you asked me before, how do I feel? I still can't tell you how I feel, right? I can't tell you whether I think we need to come back, say, in a week's time, and then you can say, well, what have you done in the last week that, that we can put this hypnosis on, that we can say that, this is why you've done this, or how you got to be more productive, how you got to speak to more people because of the hypnosis that Jeremiah put you through on Saturday the 4th, aren't we? Saturday the 4th.
Yeah, I'm a third, so. But yeah, definitely. So right off top, I can tell like you seem a lot more full of life. Like right off top, like you were already like vibrant before. Yeah. Now you're just like beaming it. Like you didn't have to tell me, or like I don't read your mind, but I can just like see like right off top, like you felt like a lot more better. Like you were speechless, and like you just like
I literally was. I couldn't tell you how I felt because I have never been in that state before, Jeremiah. So that was why I was speechless. Yeah.
So the thing is, we're hypnotized every single day. So to a lot of people, it's like knowledge, or like they don't really know. But the 2 times that you go into hypnosis are once when you're about to wake up, and the second time when you're about to go to sleep. So the whole point of hypnosis is to take you down to a particular brainwave state called the alpha state. And in this particular state, what is that called,
Jeremiah? Sorry.
The alpha state.
Outer state.
No, alpha.
Oh, alpha.
Like alpha male.
ALPHA. Yep.
Yeah. So alpha state, and this particular brainwave state is one where we become like a lot more suggestible. And for the first 7 years of our life, we're living in this stage. And this is why young children learn so fast. They pick up on languages like that. And they pick up like so much stuff. And as we grow older, we develop like other brainwave states, like, and like we're pretty much in like beta wave state right now, which is like our get shit done state. Now, so in this particular state, like your brain, or sorry, yeah, your brain is in this particular state, and you're more susceptible. You're more susceptible to suggestions. And this is why you see like all these videos saying like, "Hey, watch this before you go to sleep." This is because they're taking advantage of the fact that you're getting into this state, and they are programming you with whatever is on that particular like video. Like you've seen something where it's like the millionaire one or the gratitude one or whatever like the thing is, but like they're taking advantage of you getting into that state and with whatever they're programming you to do. Now, hypnosis is literally part of like all our lives, and so you get into this particular state twice each day minimum, and depending on what you do will determine like how like often you get into it. You get into it when you watch TV. You get into it when you watch a movie. People get into it when they're like looking at their phones, like all that jazz. And like just to like prove to you, like everybody who like watches movies, like I want you to think back to when you watched Titanic. Now, when you watch Titanic, there's that scene where Leonardo DiCaprio's character is in the water with his girlfriend, and he's like sitting there. Yeah, they're sitting there talking, and then he pretty much like goes off to die on the sea. Now, you know that scene was fake, but yet you responded emotionally to it. You got sad. Now, the subconscious mind is in control of all the habits that you're feeling, all the habits that you have, the emotional behaviors, and everything like that. So when we tap into the subconscious mind with hypnosis, we're rearranging what like the habits of thinking, the habits of that you have, and like the behaviors that you have. So like I was like back to what I said before, it's one thing to think about breathing. It's another thing to just actually do it. Like you can think positive thoughts all you want, and like that's good, but it's another thing to just like naturally think it. So like with his hypnosis session, like you were thinking like, oh yeah, I must be talking to people. It's something that I must do. Like I am enough. It's one thing to think that. It's another thing to actually just be that naturally. And like now you are that naturally. So like now in the back of your head, you just know like you're confident. You know that you're in, and you know that you're going to create lots of change than people because of hypnotizing you.
Yes.
So like, and like with like people too, like when it comes to like a change, like right off the top, like I can see like the big difference in like your face. You like looks like a lot more vibrant. But as you go on,
even like as I'm looking at myself, it's like I'm like radiant.
Yeah.
It's so like cool. I mean, I'm usually radiant, but I'm just like a bit more radiant. It's so
yeah. So I kind of forgot where I was going with this. But yeah, so some people may not experience change or they may not see noticeable change like right then and there. But as time goes on, like you're gonna see a difference. So like with the one other person who I gave him a recording, he within like the first session, within like his first like time listening to it, the next day, like so he didn't feel any different like coming out of it. But so he had social anxiety, right? So he couldn't like really like go out to people. Like he didn't like going out because he didn't like interacting with people and stuff like that. And so when he got out of the hypnosis recording, he didn't physically feel any different. But the next time he went out to the coffee shop, like instead of feeling like anxious, he felt like at ease, at peace of mind. And like he hit me up the next day saying like, "Oh my god, like I feel so different."
Yeah, like well, I can tell you, Jeremiah, I actually feel different now. There's a tingly, like a number, like a goosebumpy type feel.
Yeah,
a sensation. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So thank you, thanks. We'll have to reconnect in seven days time, and I'll keep you up to date with my progress. Yeah, but thank you so much. I really appreciate that, and you gave so much value. And I know that I have shifted. I absolutely know that because I felt these shifts before in my life. So, yeah. So thank you for that. Aren't you glad that we went down this path?
Oh, yeah, it's really good for the listeners. Yeah.